All right, good evening, everyone. It's good to join you on today's evening lecture on NSC 303. And I'm very excited for those of you that were right on time. I really appreciate your promptness. Before we go into the lesson for today, I would like to thank all of you that have been actively participating in the WhatsApp group. I like the way everyone is engaging on that WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. Let's keep the spirit up. All right, today we are still on module 1 of this course, NSC 303. And today in our discussion or facilitation, we will be interacting on Unit 2 and Unit 3. Like I said last week when we met, Ahmed, I can see your hand up. Please kindly share your thoughts. Ahmed, I can see your electronic end. Please speak up, unmute yourself and speak. Ahmed, am I audible enough? If you can hear me, please speak up.
Yes, you are, ma'am.
All right. We are listening. Okay, maybe he's having network challenges. Hopefully when his network is fine, he would speak. So as I was saying, the last week when we met, we started with Unit 1 of Module 1, where I introduced that on the units, in Module 1, we have 4 units under Module 1. And we're able to do justice to Unit 1 of Module 1 last week. And today, by God's grace, we will be looking at interacting with Unit 2 and Unit 3 of Module 1. I want to believe that all of you have your course material. If you have been able to download your course material and you started rolling with it, can I see your electronic hand up? Just show your electronic ends. If you have managed to download, okay, good, all right. Okay, thank you. It is very important to establish that within this 1 hour of our facilitation that is live, is not sufficient to cover all the units in details. So what we are doing in this 1 hour is to rub minds together, is to interact to see, okay, when you read Unit 2 that talks about the history of community and public health, what is it that you couldn't understand, or what is it that you would like to have more light thrown on it? And that is the essence of this 1 hour facilitation. It's not a lecture where I have come to just lecture you. It's for us to rub minds together, to interact together. It's a give and take thing. Okay, so you don't expect me to do the talking throughout this 1 hour. Is going to be an interactive 1 hour. Like I said last week, I like an active class. So as I ask questions, I will appreciate you respond. And when you also have questions, the whole class will respond, not necessarily your facilitator. And so in this Unit 2, what is the title of Unit 2? For those of us who, okay. Oh. For those of us who managed to Okay. For those of us who managed to go through our lesson, what is the title of Unit 2 that we are looking at? I'm listening. Who wants to share with us? Who? Ahmed, I've seen your hand since and I've given the platform for you to speak. I just mentioned it in my introduction that on Unit 2, we are looking at the history of community and public health. And I was expecting you to echo that. So, but you see, when it comes to history class, because it's history, you will do the bulk of the reading yourself. But in this few time, we look at concept last week, but this week we just look at the definitions. But the history, okay, one of the students is having issue with the course material. Okay, immediately after this, okay, let me just send it on the WhatsApp group. Are you on WhatsApp group? If you are on WhatsApp group, if you are on this class WhatsApp group, then you will be able to access it. Network is bad. Okay. We hope that your network is very soon. But for the students, if you are not, please, if you are not talking into this class, can you please kindly mute yourself so that you don't have two people talking at the same time. All right, thank you. So if you are not on WhatsApp already, please, we are going, just drop your number and we would add you to the WhatsApp. But if you are there, I'm posting the course material for those who have not been able to access it from the school page. It's already there on the school page, but I'm just going to send it now. Just why I send it. Or we can do that after the class. Sulaiman, please kindly mute yourself. So there's so much. Sulaiman, please mute yourself.
Where will I go?
Unless I ask you to unmute yourself, this is class. And you know that we are recording this class in the interest of those who are not here for them to listen to it. Okay. So as I was saying that this, today we are looking at Unit 2 and Unit 3. Unit 2 and Unit 3. And hello? Okay. So, and in Unit 2, we talk about the history and some definitions. So, like I said, you will have to talk back to me in this lesson. Let me just share the slide. Okay. So, as you can see, now we have the history of community and public health. While Unit 3 basically talks about theories and models of disease causation or causes. So when we talk about, and like I said last week, that for every unit that we cover has a learning it has a learning goal or learning objective. That is things that you are expected to be able to unpack, or to be able to say, or to be able to understand, or to be able to write whenever you are asked. And because we are combining Unit 2 and Unit 3 together in this module, for the 2 units, which is Unit 2 and Unit 3, at the end of today, facilitation or interaction, learners should be able to communicate, learners should be able to define community health as well as public health. And not only that, learners should be able to list the core activities of public health. Of course, you have seen it while you were going through your course materials, and we will see it in the next few minutes as we go through the slides that have compressed the units on. So not only that, learners should also be able to define the key terms when in public health we have key terms, and these key terms should be able to define at the end of today, as well as discuss the history of public health, explain the principal disciplines of public health, discuss the ethical issues and challenges in public health, list and discuss the major theories of diseases, of disease causation of the 18th century, both the 19th century and the 20th century. And lastly, learners should be able to evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of each of these modules. So we understand that last week we already looked at the concept of health and how it is interrelated. And today we'll focus on the concept of community and public health and the activities, as well as the activities that is involved in public health. We also look at the challenges that face community and public health, as well as what has been accomplished and the failures that has also been encountered. Those are the things we quickly unpack in the next few minutes. So when you hear the word community, what comes to your mind? How will you define community health? Over to you, class. Tell me how you are going to define community health. Who wants to share his or her thoughts on that? The definition of community health. Hello?
Hello, sorry, ma. Please, can I ask one question?
Please go ahead.
The material we are having here is different from what you are giving us, so I don't really know what is happening.
Okay. The materials you are having is on NSC 303, right?
Yes, ma.
You downloaded this semester or the previous ones that was on the school page? Let's start from there.
I downloaded this semester.
This semester?
Yes, ma.
If it is this semester, how come we are not on the same page? Because this is the current course material for this course. Because the one I actually used last academic year is completely different from this year on. Wow. So you might want to check with the HOD. But the one I'm giving you now is the one that the school is the new course material for this course.
Wow. Sorry, my boy, if I should go through the school portal, I would like to get the current one presently now.
Yes, you should get it. Oh. You should get it. However, this was given to me. Well, I didn't download it, but it's also my responsibility to put it on the student page. So you might just have to wait until this end of this class, then I can post it on the school page.
All right, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yeah,
Okay.
but in the meantime, it's just that majority of you are not on the WhatsApp group now. I could just post it on the WhatsApp group so that you know, and it's very important that you are following with the same course material. Unfortunately, last week there wasn't an issue with the course material. I don't know why majority of you now have issue with it. Let me just quickly attach it on the WhatsApp group, and I will see. I'm trying to do that now. WhatsApp NSC 30 NSC 303. Okay. Because the course material you have, is it divided into modules or units?
Is in units. Is in units, not modules.
That's
It's
an
in
old
units.
course material. That's an old fashion. That's an old fashion.
All this one, we have been reading wrong material. God of mercy.
But the semester started last week, so no, it's good you spoke out. I've just posted it on the WhatsApp group for this class. So,
I'm not in WhatsApp, please.
You
I
said
We
just
are not
changed
on
my
that.
number now.
We are not on that WhatsApp.
you weren't in class last week. We created the WhatsApp group last week. And since you weren't present last week, that is why you've not joined. Just kindly post your numbers on this on the chat here. I will collate it and send it to the class rep, who is I think her name is Chinenye. Yeah, if I'm right. Yes. So she can now add you. And also when you go to the school page immediately after the class, before the end of the weekend, I'll also post the WhatsApp link. Is that fine? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So at least you can see my screen. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is community health? What is community health? Who is responding?
According to the screen, the screen here says that it is a medical specialty that focuses on the physical and mental well-being of the people in a specific geographic region.
Yes. No, last week when we met, we looked at the concept of community health, public health, and so on and so forth. So we are going more in depth as we progress into the class. And like you said, when you say community health, is a medical specialty that focuses on the health, I would just say on both physical and mental, of people that are located in a specific geographical region. So when we now say public health, and this initiative, it is important that this initiative helps community member, because now this community, these people are located in the same area. Take for instance now, for those who lives in Lagos, Nigeria, perhaps there is a street that is called Victoria Island. So the community, all the people that are living in Victoria Island, and these are the people that you focus on, not the entire Lagos. Okay? So when you now talk of public health, what do you understand by public health? Sulaiman.
Ma,
What do you understand by
Baba-
public health?
according to the screen, public health is a science and art, preventing disease, prolonged life, uh, promoting health and effective through the organized community effort. It is concerned with the health of the whole population and the prevention disease, from which is the surpass. It's a combination of science, skills, and belief that is the direct maintenance and the improvement of the health of all people through collective social action.
Thank you so much, Sulaiman. We see keywords in this definition of public health. When you say public health now, you see, it comprises of a whole population now. And what does it focus on? Prevention. We have keywords there. It's preventing disease. The aim of public health is to prevent diseases, and not only prevent disease, also to prolong life and also promote health. We want to prevent disease, we want to prolong or promote health, and the efficiency through an organized community. So more than one community now will utilize public health. And it further explained that it is a combination of science and skills and belief. So in public health, it is allowed to respect the value or the beliefs of the community members or those who are coming to the health centers. We want to respect their value. If I have a Muslim sister who comes to seek health in the public health center, I must respect her value. If she says, oh, our religion or our beliefs do not do A, B, C, D. So as much as I want to help her to prevent disease or to promote health, our beliefs also must not be neglected. So it is a science. You also had a skill to it. You have to put on certain skills in addition to the science and the beliefs or the norms of the people. And all this pulled together helps to improve the health of the people, not by one single person now. It has to be a collective work. So everyone has to play his or her part in it. And clinical medicine. What do you understand by clinical medicine? Who wants to share his or her thoughts on that, on clinical medicine?
Clinical medicine is a concern with diagnosis and treating disease in individual patients.
Exactly. When you look at clinical medicine, it's focused on diagnosis. You diagnose and you treat disease. From the word clinical, you can deduce what it means. So when you talk of clinical medicine, it focuses on you, the health practitioner, diagnosing a disease. That is, the person's health is already compromised. Just want to know what is the problem with this person. If it is malaria, if it is flu, if it is hypertension, if it is diabetes, and so on and so forth. And immediately it is diagnosed, you want to treat it to prevent complication, right? So we look at the core activities in community and public health. So when it comes in an exam, you compare or discuss community, public health, and clinical medicine. You have seen the clear difference. So you should be able to compare these three and define them rightly. So the question can just say differentiate between community and so you should be able to actually differentiate them. And when you hear the word differentiate, you want to define it to show that there is difference between them. It is not the same. As much as possible, many people enter interchange them, but completely different. Baratu, please, can you kindly, okay. All right, so for activities in community and public health. Baratu, you need to know that we are in class. Class is still in session. Let's respect the hours of this class. So when you say core activities, community health, and I also, I crave your contribution. It is a student-centered form of learning, not a teacher center of learning. So you are expected to talk more than I do. So what is core activities in community health and public health? Those activities.
The activities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Ma.
Yeah.
There is, according to what I'm seeing in the screen, we have 6. We have preventing epidemic, and number 2, protecting the environment, workplace, foods, and water. Number 3, promoting health behavior. Number 4, monitoring the health status of the population. Number 5, mobilizing community action. Number 6, responding to disaster.
Yes, you are right. Those are there are more than 6, but for the purpose of this 1 hour session, I've put up the 6. And as you have rightly said, that these 6 points are the main core activities in community and public health. So it's important to note it in case you come across it either in an exam, or a quiz, or even in a test or assignment. So the next we want to look at is health promotion. Don't forget, under what definition did we look at prevention, promotion, and prevention and promotion? Under which definition did we come across those terms? Is it community health or public health?
Public health, ma'am.
Said?
Public health. Public health.
Public health. Yes,
Public
you are
health.
correct.
Yes.
Yes, it was under public health. So we want to look at health promotion in details now. When you hear the word health promotion, what comes to your mind? Deborah, what comes to your mind? Welcome to class. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so what do you understand by health promotion?
Health promotion is a guiding concept involving activities that enhance and the community health well-being, increase the involvement and control of the individuals and the community about their own health by giving them counsel, educating them to change their health behaviors. It acts to improve health and social well-being.
Yes. Thank you very much. When you talk about health promotion, it simply tells us that you want to promote the health of the people. There are certain guidelines that you follow. Please, we are in class. And if you are not sharing, or if you are not answering a question, please kindly mute yourself. Okay, thank you. All right, so we've looked at health promotion, that there are certain guidelines or concepts that you engage in, activities And all these guidelines or these activities or concept of an activity, or it involves activities that helps to individuals or even community at large or even family, okay, to attain good and quality well-being. And we also understand that it also has the aim of improving health and the social welfare. I see someone raising a hand. Please go ahead and share your thoughts.
Hello, ma.
Okay, go ahead.
Kindly mute all the participants. The noise in the background is disturbing us.
Thank you. I'm doing that right away.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Thank you, ma.
you're welcome. So when you look at health promotion, yeah, it also is a key element in public health. Is a key element in public health that is also applicable to community health. And don't forget that community health is a branch under public health. So when you look at health promotion, it is applicable whether in the community setting, whether in the clinic, whether even in the hospital, in every healthcare services setting, it is very applicable. And the essence is that you want to create awareness. You want to inform the people about health and lifestyle factors that could help them in getting or in actualizing good health or in accomplishing good health. So, and we also know that the health promotion has some elements, and we want to look at this element. What are those elements? What are the elements comprises of health promotion? Element comprising health promotion, what are they? Who wants to share with us?
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma. According to the screen here, the element of health promotion comprises of 1, addressing the population as a whole in health-related issues in everyday life as well as people at risk for specific diseases. Number 2, directing action to risk factors or causes of illness or death. Number 3, undertaking activities approach to seek out remedy risk factors in the community that adversely affect health. Number 4, promoting factors that contribute to a better condition of health of the population. Number 5, initiating actions against health hazard, including communication, education, legislation, organization change, community development. And I add my own, like also giving an orientation to the community members. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, testimony. That was very brilliant of you. Thank you. And this is not
You're
all.
welcome, ma'am.
We also have more, like involving public participation in defining the problem. The community members or the people themselves can actually help to identify or define what the problem is in the community or in that society, and decide on the action that that will help to combat this problem. This is another element involving the public participation in defining the problem and deciding on the action. Another
Let us
Another element would be to advocate relevant environmental, health, and social policy. Those is not in the slide. So that is why it's important for you to go back to your course materials and additional materials that will be posted on the school, that is posted on the school page already. And lastly, to encourage health professionals' participation in health education and health policy. It's very important that health professionals are involved when it comes to health education and forming health policy for the people. So the next point we want to look at is prevention. We've just looked at promotion of health or health promotion. Yes. The next point we want to look at prevention. When you hear the word prevention, what do you understand by health prevention?
Hello, ma.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay.
According to the screen, prevention refers to the goals of medicine that are to promote when it is impaired and to minimize suffering and distress.
Yes, very important. You see keywords here. When you talk of prevention, the goal or the aim or the objective, you want to promote and preserve and restore health. At this time, disease has not set in. I am not having malaria. You are not having malaria. The community member are not suffering from diabetes. Sure, you understand? But you've looked at it in that community that you've studied the community that there is a large consumption of carbohydrates. And because there is a large consumption of carbohydrates in that community, you are afraid that there may be a problem of nutritional balance in what they eat. And you don't want them to come down with disease like diabetes, obesity, and so on and so forth. So what you do, you want to provide education for them. And this education on nutrition and what to eat, how to combine their food. The aim is to promote their health so that they don't fall sick, so that they don't come down with this health problem. Okay? And because they've not come down with health problem, you want to help them to preserve their health. Okay, so that is what prevention does. And when it is impaired, when you are preventing, the health of the individual or the community is not affected yet, but you don't want it to be affected. And we have 3 levels of prevention. What are they? The 3 levels of prevention, what are they?
1, primary prevention.
Okay.
According to the screen, 1, primary prevention. This
2.
activity. 2, secondary prevention.
3.
Tertiary
prevention. So from the word
Yes,
primary, secondary, and tertiary, you can understand at what level do you do primary prevention. And you can understand that it is to prevent disease and injury from occurring. You don't want disease to occur, so you want to prevent it. At the secondary level, the person already is diagnosed to have a problem. Now you want to prevent complications. And at the tertiary level, what do? You want to rehabilitate. Okay. So rehabilitation, when you talk of rehabilitation, what it simply means is you are restoring a person's social identity by doing what? This person's health has been compromised. And I would like you to just give me an example of a condition that you will need to rehabilitate an individual. Who wants to share with us? Please.
Let me answer.
Okay, go
Yes,
ahead.
like diabetes mellitus.
Okay.
Another
Yes.
example is hypertension. If somebody has stroke.
Okay, good, good. These are good examples. Yes, Ahmed, I've been seeing your hand and you've been given the platform to speak, but you are not speaking up. Please speak up. Okay. While we are waiting for you, just unmute yourself and speak if you are ready, Ahmed. All right, thank you. The next point we want to look at is the major disciplines in community and public health. What are the major disciplines that we have in community health and public health? Elizabeth, please speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I can see your electronic end. Please, you are welcome to share.
Yes, ma'am. Nutrition
One.
is the science of food. Are you hearing me, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
The class is hearing. The class, are you able to hear Elizabeth loud and clear?
Yes, ma.
Good. So we can hear you, Elizabeth. You may proceed.
Is the science of food, the nutrients and other substances therein, their action, interaction, and balance in relation to health and disease.
Okay. Okay. The next discipline is what?
Reproductive health.
Reproductive health. Okay. The next one is what?
Environmental health.
And the next one is what?
Health education.
And the next one is what?
Epidemiology. Health
Epidemiology.
economics.
Okay.
Statistics.
I'm having lectures.
How are you?
Okay. So we've seen different disciplines that we have under community health and public health. Research is included, even health service management, biostatistics, and demographic is also part of it. So we've seen it. In case you come across it anywhere, it is now an information to you. And also, before we go into the ethical, before we look at the ethical issues and challenges in public health, it is important for you to note that you need to go through the history of community and public health. It is not covered in this slide. I'm encouraging you to please go through the history of community and public health and understand the earliest civilization that when in 2000s, what happens in the 90s, what happened. Please, those of you who are not sharing in class, stop unmuting yourself. You are distracting us in class. Thank you. So as I was saying that it is important to look at the history of community health and public health. So they are there in your course materials. I've posted it on our WhatsApp group for this class. You want to understand what was going on in the 18th century, in the 19th century, as well as in the 20th century. And now we are in 21st century. So you want to compare, you want to understand where we are coming from. You want to understand past and present, and also for us to be able to know what really has been accomplished, and are we really making progress when it comes to community and public health. So very important, please. So ethical issues, what are the ethical issues and challenges in public health? What are the ethical issues and challenges in public health? Who wants to share with us? Okay, like we know that, okay, Uma, please go ahead.
Yes, okay, some of those ethical issues and challenges in public health are the political conservatism and public health.
Yes.
Then collective coup and individualism.
Yes.
Economic impact.
Yes.
So is also one of them.
Yes. And the next one is what? We also have promoting public welfare versus individual liberty. Okay.
And public health measures and religion.
Okay.
Stroke morals.
Okay.
We also have values and responsibilities.
Yes.
Then paternalism versus libertarianism.
Yes. So we see that all these points, in the interest of time, because last week we exceeded our time, and I don't want to take you overboard today because I promised that this week I will not spend more than the 1 hour that is allocated to me. So I'm really trying hard so that we finish within 1 hour. Jonathan, I can see your hand up. So this slide,
good evening, ma'am.
It will also be posted on the WhatsApp group, so you can have a look. But I must say that it is not rich enough. You have to add your course material, enhance it with your course material, very important. Jonathan, please go ahead before we go into the theories and the models of conservation. Good evening, welcome.
Thank you. The TME of this course is not yet uploaded.
Yes, we are aware of it, and the school management is doing something. Hopefully before next week, it will be activated.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Are you in our WhatsApp group for this class?
No, ma'am, I'll send my number. I'm not there yet.
Okay, yeah, it's important, and it's created for us to interact and for students to interact together outside this normal class. And you are welcome to ask any question. Should in case your colleague also have answers to them, they will help. Is to help you guys together, to help each other, I mean. Okay, so we look at Unit 3, which is theory. Unit 3 is basically talking about theories and models of disease causation.
Hello, good afternoon.
So you will see them. Yeah, good afternoon, Margaret.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Margaret. I can hear you loud and clear. The class can hear you as well.
Ma'am, please, the person that created the WhatsApp group, can the person please share the WhatsApp group to this chat if the person is available, so that we can just click on the link and log in into the WhatsApp straight from this place.
Okay, let me just, we had a class representative last week, and I've not seen her in class today. Let me try and see if I can get a number from the group. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, Chineye, welcome.
Good afternoon, ma.
Okay, please kindly post your number or how the class can join our WhatsApp group. Please post it on the chat so that they
Please,
can
ma.
join.
Please, ma,
All
can
right.
she send the link? The link.
She
It
will
will
do
become
that.
very easier for
She will
us
do that.
to
She will do
connect.
that right away.
Okay.
Thank you. So Chineye is our class representative for this course and the admin for the WhatsApp. So she will post the link or the easiest way for you to join the WhatsApp group. So please kindly take note of it. Thank you. Okay, so that is sorted now. So we said Unit 3 is focusing on theories. Sulaiman, I can see your hands up. Please, you may unmute yourself and let's hear your thoughts. Sulaiman, if you are able to hear me, please unmute yourself and let's hear your thoughts. Okay, while he's doing that, let's wrap up with Unit 3, which focus on the theories. And like I said, the theories, we have different types of theories that is based on the causes or the causation of disease. And you may want to tell us, who wants to read to us different theories that we have, different theories of disease causation. Okay. Ima, are you raising your hand to tell us, to share with us?
Yes. Let me answer, ma.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, the different theories we have includes the demonic theory.
Yes.
That is coming from religion, philosophy, and medicine. Then we have the punitive theory, the humoral theory, contagion theory, supernatural theory,
Yeah.
personal behavior theory, and miasma theory.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Those are the theories. And these theories, they have explanation. So, but in the interest of time, I'm not putting the different explanation here, but hopefully when I send the instructional video on this, it will include it. But I'm encouraging you to kindly go through your course material. I've just posted, for those of you that are just joining, I've just posted the course material on our WhatsApp page. Please kindly download it and go through it, okay? And the last I want to look at is the 20th century model or theories of diseases in this 20th century. And what are they? Okay, Sulaiman, go ahead, please. Okay, testimony.
Yeah, good afternoon. Well done, ma. The 20th century theory focuses on 1, the germ theory, number 2, epidemiological and trad theory, multifactorial theory, Bennett's theory, web of causation theory, wheel theory, the lifestyle theory, the environmental theory, and the multi-caused theory.
Theory, yes. These are the theories. And so each of them has explanation. Like I said, you will find the details in your course material. Okay?
Sorry to interrupt, ma.
Please.
Yes, I'm trying to post it to the platform now, but I've not been able to. I don't know if they can take your number. You can forward their numbers to me, then I'll add them. I'm trying to share the link, but I'm still working on that.
Okay. The class can hear you. Is it my number or your number?
It should be a number, man. It should be a number.
Someone shared the
Many
link
of
to
us
the
have
group
already
now.
added.
Let me give my number then.
Okay, you can just
Someone
post
shared the link to the group now. Someone shared the link. I just joined the group. The link has been shared. Check your chat inbox.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, it's already there.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Chineye. So we've looked at it, and in conclusion, we have 1 minute now to conclude. In conclusion, we have covered Unit 2 and Unit 3 of Module 1 today. And in under Unit 2, we've discussed the concept of community and public health, as well as the major disciplines related to community and public health. We've also looked at the importance, we've also looked at how important it is to familiarize ourselves and understand the history of community health as well as the history of public health to be able to deal with the present and the future community and public health issues. We've also looked at the different theories and the importance of understanding the cause of disease in relation to this theory. In fact, from the name of each of the theory, you can see, you can deduce the perspective or the philosophy of the theorist. You understand? So, and we've also understand that every medical system has its own theory or model to identify the reason for the existence of the disease. And so we have come to the end of today's interaction. You're welcome to ask your question and any clarification that you need before we round up.
Hello, ma.
You are to sing. I can see your hand. Please.
Yes, thank you for the class today. It was interesting. Thank you, ma. But my issue is still on the material.
Can you be a bit louder, please?
Please, I just need whoever has the link to resend the link now, please. The WhatsApp group link.
Okay, but it's on the chat already. It's one of your colleagues said it's already on the chat. Could you kindly go through the chat? Or you drop your number also? Those of us that are not
I went online. I went offline, so I didn't see.
Okay, so you can drop your number. I'll collect the numbers and send to her so she can add you. How about that?
She has sent it. Someone has sent it. Thank you, ma.
Okay, thank you very much. And the was on our WhatsApp, I posted the course materials there, so feel free to download it. For those of us that came late, the student made me understand that the course material you have is different from the one I'm using. It shouldn't be so. I do not want anything here for this class, please. The course material is on your school page. And I've also posted it on this WhatsApp group. Please use the right material so that you get, we are on the same page, okay? All right. In the absence of no other
Hello,
questions.
ma. Excuse me, ma. Hello. Thank you, ma. Please, ma, still on that, can you help us post other modules for us so that we can download as well?
Sure. I will do that.
Please.
I'll do that.
Ma'am, please, from Unit 1. Because I watched the video. It's different from the material.
Yes, someone said
I thank you that you did not even post the TMA question.
Yeah, someone has raised it. So I said we are using a new course material this academic year. The one we used last year is not what we are using this year. So this year on, we've divided it into 3 modules. So we are on module 1 now. So I'll post all the 3 modules on this WhatsApp group at the same time to be on your school page. Okay. All right.
Ma, please, can it be done this evening? Thank you, ma.
Sure,
please.
I will try and do it. I have a class immediately after this. As soon as I'm
It's okay, ma'am.
done with the
All right.
class,
Thanks.
I will
Thanks
do
so
that.
much. We are grateful. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
You're
very, very much.
welcome. Josephine, I can see your hand up.
Yeah, ma'am, we appreciate you.
Ara ẹni tó ń kọ yín gan balẹ̀.
Josephine, please, you may speak up before we end the class.
Hello, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good
Hello, ma.
afternoon.
Hello, ma.
We can hear you
Good
loud
afternoon, ma.
and clear.
Ma, is it? I think. Hello. I thought you were just going to post the complete course material, ma, on the platform.
I've done
The
that.
one you posted, is it not the complete course material?
No, it's not. That is just module 1.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, ma.
So I'll
Okay, maybe you just send the complete one to us.
It's okay. I'll do that after the class.
All right, thank you,
Okay.
ma. We appreciate
You're
it. Thank you, ma.
welcome. All right, enjoy your evening. See you next week, same time and same day. I hope you all received my email.
No.
You didn't receive?
I did not receive it.
I did not.
I did not receive any email.
It's
No,
unfortunate. I sent an email to all the classes last week, reminding you of today's class, and I did send today also that the class is today. Anyway, let's hope that you will
I
get
did not
it.
receive anyone.
Okay. Maybe it's network problem because I got a feedback that it sent. All right, thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. Bye. See you next
Thank
week.
you, ma'am.
Same
Bye.
class, same time.
Bye.